areas. We must say thank you ever so much for making it here. Mark Jefferson Golden, the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. Damian Crawford, the next Education Minister of Jamaica. And I say again, from Marcus Garvey, he said, a people without a knowledge, history, heritage, and their culture is like a tree without root. Mr. Golden, you have been constant and consistent about having Marcus Garvey's legacy being taught in our school from the basic level. So I must congratulate you for that. With my question is, education has been a problem, with over $902 billion being unaccounted for in the last 9 years. Only 18% of our youth are able to get 5 subjects or more. My question to you, given the social and economical challenges faced by parents and the factors that negatively impact students academically wise with their performance overall, how can we look forward to a Jamaica with Mark Jefferson Golden led, with education at the helm? How can we look at education and transform it? Thank you.
Thank you, Jamites. Well, our education spokesman is on the line, but I will allow him to address that. But I would just say, from a preliminary observation, we are really looking to tackle the major challenges in education. And we want to get the early childhood development and primary school thing right, because that is where the problem starts. We need a strong remedial program in secondary to make up for the lost ground that has accumulated in early childhood and primary. And we need to make sure that the tertiary is affordable, so that that avenue for social mobility and from producing a more productive workforce is a pipeline which flows and which is inclusive of all Jamaicans. And all of our measures that we've outlined are addressing those real fundamental issues, so we can see a paradigm improvement in education. But I'm going to hand over to Damien and ask him to address your question more directly.
Yes, please. Chime in, Senator Crawford.
Yeah, man, thank you, leader. Thanks for the question. Well, one of the major issues we have identified in our education system is the level of absenteeism. The Jamaica Labour Party government recently celebrated pre-COVID levels achievement of 22%, when chronic absenteeism is 10%. So absenteeism sufficient to cause for failure or reduced performance in education is suggested to be no more than 10%. We have deep rural absenteeism of 50%. We have rural absenteeism of 33%. And even within the urban space, the less traditional schools have absenteeism up to 23%. And so we have found that that is a major problem. It's for this reason that we have proposed 2 particular things to target absenteeism. One, it is the RIDE program, which is to ensure that there is up to $2,500 per child, targeting $20,000 initially, to ensure that they can get to school from their communities that might be distances from the places, and also affordability. It's important we identify that, because some people believe that affordability is the only reason for a person to find difficulty getting to school via transportation. But there's also a need to subsidize certain routes, because if you look at an area like farming areas that don't have a lot of adults in transition, then you find the taxis don't see it as a reasonable route to ply, because a lot of adults are not leaving out, they're walking to their fields, and there's no two-way two-way passengers. So you only have passengers moving in one direction in the morning and then in the other direction in the night. So going back there with an empty load would need subsidy for that person to ply that route. Now, the proposals that we have made is 20,000. The JLP's counter proposal is 7,500. The proposals that we have made is to incorporate the private taxi persons. The JLP is suggesting to compete with them with 100 buses. Now, if you look at 100 buses at 50, that's 5,000 maximum. Now, those buses can do more than 2 routes and it would not be free. However, they can do every space. So the 12 bus in St. James will run a few routes. It won't be able to come from every single where in St. James.
Yes.
However, there would be private entities that move from that. That is one. The second thing is to target 56% of our population that research has shown to have food challenges, some severe, some less severe. And that is what our school feeding program will do. So we'll be approaching the absenteeism from that level to make sure that the reasons for absence are removed, meaning affordability and the ability to get to school and to eat. The second thing, and a hungry child cannot learn, by the way, that has been proven on many occasions.
True.
The second thing is to ensure that we have available facilitators, which are our teachers, which we have spoken about before, is to make sure that we have our teachers and to put systems in place that our teachers can actually be at the highest level of competence. This includes using the AI to have them become exposed to the particular curriculum items, to have master teachers making videos that teachers can consume about best practices and best approaches for each area of the curriculum, and also to have targeted improvements based on the child that they receive. So yes, we have a child in the pathway 3. How do we get that child to pathway 2 within a year? What should be the approaches and what is the standards that we measure? So those are some of the ways that we are going to achieve that. Then, as the leader said, we'll do a hamburger approach, which means that at the lowest level and at the highest level, you must try to fix.
You get 3 months, you know. If you pay you when you turn over to if you pay same time, you are 3. That's if you buy 2 pieces of furniture. Are you use your last money and buy some food and what you pay down and you buy some food and buy, so you can recover back with 3 months before you start pay your installment them. See? That is a idea again where me I tell you say, boy, that's why people love it, so you know. That's why the people and data and come put the polish.
Of course. Yeah, that's
yes.
video.
Yeah, you give them, that's why they kill them, so because that 3 month break there. Remember, you know, me take out things, you know, everybody knows when you take out, you know, by month and you have to go start pay, you know. Pay. If how much you pay, you have to pay. And if the Prime Minister Marky G say, you will give a 3 month break.
Yes,
if you want buy one bed and you pay down for your bed and you use your last food money, you must give a 3 month break where you know say, boy, you can catch up back yourself before you start pay. Oh God, man, you want better than that, man?
That's all.
You couldn't want better than that. In every way the man I think, and when they can put it last night, you know, come your date and say last night, me I listening, man, say watch out. When you do that, you know, brother, anything you want to do is also for you, you know. We now can tell you say you could have had and funny, you could have turned it on so long you within the law. You want to go upstairs, you want to go sideways, you want to go underground so long it's in the law. Him not busy with you, he not tell you what you have to do with it. That's for you.
Alright.
So I just kill them, man. And me can't believe say all the lunch in school now for the picnic them. Every time I talk about that, you know, because I see it. I run my taxi and I see picnic where they come, they don't have no money, they have to use the little lunch money. Imagine you give picnic a sandwich this morning, and little egg sandwich, and little thing, and little tea, and then go to school. And then at school, whole day tell school over to go home, they don't have no lunch, they don't have no break money. They're hungry in a school. They head all long so. And you have big smile when you're hungry, you so you feel like the whole world turn upside down with you when you're hungry, you know, man. And imagine now, we say we are going to give them a lunch in between, a good lunch in between. See, even when you are work, you get break time to go and you go get some food. And you eat some food and put them in, you know, come, you cap and put them, you know, because they can't afford for themselves. And you send them to school. If they not go to school, them in trouble. And when they go to school, them hungry. All the people them feel. Some of them have to walk, come home back. And some of them when they come home and when they drive in car, they read, they turn out them 4 packets. Me don't know, say I use it by them little bag juice and bulla. I say, oh no go out, man, no problem, man. Right, me not cost them. Sometimes I walk me trunk and they full up in and me gone with them said we come in and picnic them. They no happy. You know see it. And the first time I in a Porsche time when we used to just make a box milk and so then get them bun and them bulla in there and them little them neutral bun and them belly full in between. They're hungry. And them are showing you part food when them are give them in a like the white rice and 6 grain of peas and Some in a hit and some sitting in a hit and chicken foot. Chicken foot or 3, chicken foot or 2, chicken foot in the for the meat. Yeah, get the picnic them. Eh?
And the next thing is, Uncle.
What is that? Yes.
The next thing is, Sydney. I want the comrade leader to open back nutrition product.
Yes.
And listen why I said for open up back now. Some of those gluts that you have, like them with a tomato there. You could have mixed it with other food. For about Hawaiian punch drink cold.
Oh, you mean, man? Nutritious thing for the picnic them. Yes, man.
All I do, you know.
That's a cut out and cut in. Now I go on, you know.
You're not cut in the same way. But go back to nutrition product limited. And you use that as a supplement. Because sometimes when they left school and go home, they don't have a second meal.
Oh God.
Them do have a second meal, uncle, when they go home.
I don't know, man.
So so the bun and the bulla and the milk.
Yes.
It come in handy. And it serve for the rest of siblings. Some of them when they go to school, they can eat from it too. Bring back nutrition product along with the meal in school.
I want the boy when me used to give. I want the boy when me used to give lunch money every time, you know. And me say me give me lunch money and me say one evening around 2 me say boy come on, he can one bun and one bulla come give me one little milk, you know. Me take you and drink it right before him, you know. Because me say the little youth appreciate it and he can come give me. Me say I feel so good now myself, you see it. The little penny can the box milk, little small box milk and the bulla come give me. I drink it and eat it right in front of him. Be showing the boy right now say, he youth having good little mind. That's what I know me. So give me lunch money and me give me lunch money. You see me I tell you? And now you have been putting them hungry. When they can't learn, and that's why we go get the 18% mark. That's why we going to get that. Because they put them hungry. Hungry. Suffer the children to come unto me, that's our God say.